Meet Peter. Peter manages rental properties. It's Peter's job to advertise each space and find new tenants. When Peter bought his first few rental properties, that was pretty easy to do. He would take out an ad in the local newspaper and his phone would ring off the hook, because it actually had a hook. That was over 20 years ago. Today, Peter manages hundreds of rental units. Phones don't have hooks anymore, and the internet has tons of excellent listing sites that can market his properties. For the past few years, Peter has been in the habit of manually creating listings himself and emailing info about his rentals out to 3 or 4 other sites, relying on their staff to make the listings for him. The job gets done, but sometimes it takes a couple of days. Typos might be made and price updates can be overlooked. All of these human errors can lead to angry rental prospects. Peter also hasn't figured out an efficient way to remove listings when a unit is rented. He ends up getting nuisance calls for days and sometimes pays for ads longer than necessary. Peter wonders how his friend Susan, who manages 500 more rental units than he does, has ample downtime to spend relaxing and traveling. Until last Tuesday, Peter had received a few emails from the sites he advertises on, suggesting RentSync. He thought nothing of them until he saw RentSync featured on an industry event he attended. Then it all clicked. Susan must use RentSync. RentSync solved all of Peter's problems. What used to take Peter a whole day now takes him only minutes. RentSync is a one-stop shop that allows Peter to pick and choose which listing sites to use for each of his properties. He can edit availabilities, change the rental rates, and alter the ad copy. All on the listing site simultaneously, with just one click. RentSync also saves Peter money by tracking the success of each listing, so he knows exactly which sites are worth paying for. Some of the listing sites are even 100% free to use. Peter and Susan use RentSync to manage their rental advertising. You should too. Schedule a demo today and get 60 days of RentSync for free.